Hi there, Ryan here, and we're going to make an all-in-one event planner in Excel. With this event planner, you can manage your guest list and RSVPs, create a budget for the event and track all of your spending, and you can manage all of your preparation tasks as well. Plus, you've got a summary page where you can set a date for your event, add any extra notes, and quickly view all the important info in one place. Now, if you don't have time to make it, you can always buy the template via the link in the description. That being said, let's begin with a blank Excel workbook. We will first set up the worksheet structure. Start by going to View and uncheck Grid Lines. Then click here to select all cells. Right-click on the column headers. Select Column Width. Set the size to 16 and click OK. Right-click on the row headers, select Row Height, set the size to 20 and click OK. Then go to Home, click the down arrow next to the Fill Color button, select More Colors, click Custom, enter the hex code F1, F3, F4, and click OK. Also, change the vertical alignment to middle and change the horizontal alignment to left. Next, select row 1, right-click, row height, set the size to 30, and click OK. Then, with row 1 still selected, bold the font, change the font size to 14, go to Fill Color, select More Colors, click Custom, enter the hex code 206252, and click OK. Then click the down arrow next to the font color button and select White. Finally, select column A, right-click, column width, set the size to 4, and click OK. All right. That does it for the base worksheet structure. Let's go ahead and make 3 copies of this worksheet. Right-click on the Worksheet tab below, select Move or Copy, check Create a Copy, and click OK. Then repeat this process to create 2 more copies. After you're done, rename the 4 worksheet tabs to Summary, Guests, Tasks, and Budget. Let's begin with the budget worksheet. Select column D, right-click, column width, set the size to 30, and click OK. Then select cell B1 and type in Budget. Next, click the down arrow next to the Borders button. Move down to Line Color and select this gray here. When you do, Excel is going to go into Draw Borders mode. You can tell because your mouse will look like this. To turn this off, go to Borders and select Draw Border. Once you do, go ahead and select the range B3 through C5. Go to Borders and select All Borders. Then bold the font, and for the fill color, select this gray here. Then select cell C3 and set the fill color to No Fill. From here, select cell B3 and type in Budget, then Spending and Remaining. Now we're going to make the transactions table. Select cell B7 and type in Date, Item, Notes, and Amount. Then select the range B7 through E14 and go to Insert, Table. Check the box next to My Table Has Headers and click OK. Now under the Table Design tab in the ribbon, uncheck the box next to Filter button. Then over on the left where it says Table Name, change the name to Budget. The table name is very important for our formulas that we will write later, so please don't skip this step. Once you've changed the name, go to Home and set the fill color to No Fill. Our next step will be to create a new table design. Select any cell in the table, click on the Table Design tab in the ribbon, click the down arrow here, and select New Table Style. Give your style a name, then select the whole table element and click Format. Under the Border tab, change the color to this gray here. Click the Outline button, then change the color to this lighter gray, and click the Inside button. Then click OK. Select the header row element, click Format, change the border color to this gray here, click None, then Outline, move to the Font tab, change the font style to bold, move to the Fill tab, select this gray here, and click OK. Be sure to check this box here to make this the default table style, and then click OK. Now, to apply this style to the table, under the Table Design tab in the ribbon, click the down arrow here, and select your custom style. Awesome. At this point, go ahead and enter a few sample records like so. Now we will clean up the formatting for the dates and numbers. Start by selecting the Date column, right-click, and Format Cells. Move to the Number tab, select Date, and make sure that your location is shown here. If not, you can always change it. Then above, select a date format that works for you, and click OK. Next, select column E, go to Home, change the horizontal alignment to right, then click this button here to apply an accounting style format. Finally, select C3 through C5, change the horizontal alignment to right, and click this button to apply the accounting style format. Okie dokie, everything looks pretty good, so now we just need the formulas on top. Select cell C3 and enter a sample budget amount. Then select cell C4 and enter the following. Equals, sum function, select the amount column, close parentheses, and press enter. Then select cell C5 and enter this formula. Equals C3 minus C4 and press enter. Then to add a little more style, select cell C4 and change the font color to dark red. Then select cell C5 and change the font color to blue. Awesome. That does it for the budget worksheet. Let's do the tasks worksheet next. Start by selecting column C, right-click, column width, set the size to 30, and click OK. Select column D, right-click, column width, set the size to 8, click OK, and change the horizontal alignment to center. Next, select B4 and enter date, then task, and status. Then select the range B4 through D12 and go to Insert, Table. Check the box next to My Table Has Headers and click OK. Then under the Table Design tab, uncheck the box next to Filter button and change the table name to Tasks. Then go to Home and set the fill color to No Fill. Enter a few sample tasks like so. Then select the Date column, right-click, Format Cells, move to the Number tab, select Date, and pick a date format that works for you, then click OK. Next, select the status column and go to Insert, Checkbox. Now, the checkbox feature is only available in the Office 365 version of Excel. If you're working with an older version of Excel, then you'll have to enter in something else like X's or the word done in the status column instead. Either way, for your next step, go to Home, Font Color, Gray. Then go ahead and check a few boxes or add in a few X's if you're working with the older version of Excel. And next is the progress bar on top. Start by selecting the range B3 through D3 and click this button to merge and center. Then go to Borders, All Borders, and set the fill color to white. From here, enter the following formula. Equals if error function, count if function, select the status column, next argument true, close parentheses, divided by, count a function, select the task column, close parentheses, next argument 0, close parentheses, and press enter. Now, for those who don't have access to the checkbox feature, your formula is going to look like this instead. Either way, you should end up with a decimal number like this, and once you have it, go to Conditional Formatting, Data Bars, More Rules. Check the box next to Show Bar Only. Set the minimum and maximum to number. Set the maximum value to 1. Then for the fill, select Gradient Fill, and for the color, select More Colors. Click Custom. Enter the hex code 31937A and click OK, then OK. Fantastic. For the final touch, select cell B1 and type in Tasks. Awesome. On to the Guests worksheet. First, let's make the guest table. Select cell B8 and enter name, then quantity, notes, and status. Select the range B8 through E16 and go to Insert, Table. Check the box next to My Table Has Headers and click OK. Then under the Table Design tab, uncheck the box next to Filter button and change the table name to Guests. Then go to Home and set the fill color to No Fill. At this point, enter a few sample names and quantity values like so. Once you have, select column C, right-click, column width, set the size to 6, click OK, select column D, right-click, column width, set the size to 24, click OK, then select columns C through E, and change the horizontal alignment to center. Next, select the range B3 through B6, bold the font, go to Borders, Outside Borders, set the fill color to gray, select C3 through D6, Borders, Outside Borders, and set the fill color to white. Then select cell B3 and type in yes, no, maybe, and no response. These will be your 4 possible RSVP status options. Now, if you want something different, all you have to do is change them here to whatever you want them to be. Either way, once you have them, select the status column in the table below and go to Data, Data Validation. Under Allow, select List. Then for the source, select your 4 status values in B3 through B6. Then click OK, and you can now use the drop-downs to assign a status to each guest in your list. After you've done that, select cell C3 and enter the following formula. equals SUMIF function, select the status column, next argument, B3, next argument, select the quantity column, close parentheses, and press enter. Once you have the formula, right-click on the fill handle, drag down to cell C6, and select Fill Without Formatting. Then select cell D3 and enter this formula. Equals if function C3 equals 0, next argument 0, next argument C3 divided by sum function C3 through C6, and add $signs to make this an absolute reference, then close parentheses, and press enter. Then right-click on the fill handle, drag down to cell D6, and select Fill Without Formatting. Finally, select D3 through D6, and go to Home, Conditional Formatting, Data Bars, More Rules. Check the box next to Show Bar Only, set the minimum and maximum to number, set the maximum value to 1, then for the fill, select Gradient Fill, set the color to the lighter custom green, and click OK. Finally, select cell B1 and enter this formula. Equals, quote, guests, space, open parentheses, quote, ampersand, sum function, select the quantity column, close parentheses, ampersand, quote, close parentheses, quote, and press enter. And that does it for the guests worksheet. On to the summary worksheet. Start by selecting cell B1 and type in summary. Then select B3 through C4. Bold the font. Go to Borders, All Borders. Go to Fill Color and select this gray here. With the range still selected, click the Format Painter button here. Then select cell E3. Select B3 through C4 again. Click the Format Painter button and select the range B6 through C8. Click the Format Painter button once more and select E6 through F8. Then select cell C3, set the fill color to white, select column D, right-click, column width, set the size to 6, and click OK. Next, select B10 through F10, bold the font, Borders, All Borders, set the fill color to white, merge and center, and change the horizontal alignment back to left. Then use the fill handle to copy the merged cell down to row 17. Then select the top cell again, change the fill color to gray, and type in notes. Then select the rest of the table below, right-click, and format cells. Under the Border tab, change the color to light gray. Click the Inside button and click OK. Then select column C, change the horizontal alignment to center. Select column F and change the horizontal alignment to center. Fantastic. At this point, go ahead and add the following values to the cells above the table. Then select cell C3 and enter the date of your event. Then, with C3 still selected, right-click and format cells. Move to the Number tab, select Date, pick your date format, and click OK. All that's left now is the formulas. Start with cell C4 and enter the following. Equals C3 minus today function, close parentheses and press enter. Now, this might give you a strange result that looks like a date. To fix this, select cell C4 and up in the ribbon, change the number format back to number. And also, you can use these buttons to remove the decimals. Then change the font color to green. Next, select cell C6 and enter the following. Equals, sum function, move to the guests worksheet, select the quantity column, close parentheses, and press enter. Then change the font color to blue. Next, select cell C7 and enter this formula. Equals, sum if function, move to the guests worksheet, select the status column. Next argument, select cell B3. Next argument, select the quantity column, close parentheses, and press enter. Then change the font color to green. Next, select cell C8 and enter the following. Equals, if function, C7 equals 0, next argument 0, next argument C7 divided by C6, close parentheses, and press enter. Then change the font color to green and click this to turn the value into a percentage. Next, select cell F3 and enter the following. Equals, count A function, move to the tasks worksheet, select the task column, close parentheses, minus count if function, select the status column, next argument, true, close parentheses, and press enter. And for those of you who don't have access to the checkbox feature, your formula will look like this instead. Either way, once you have it, change the font color to blue. Then select cell F4 and enter this formula. Equals, move to the tasks worksheet, select cell B3, and press enter. Then click this to change the number to %, and change the font color to green. Finally, select cell F6 and enter the formula. Equals, move to the budget worksheet, select cell C3, and press enter. Then use the fill handle to copy the formula down to cell F8. Then select F6 through F8 and change the number format to number. You can then make the spending number red and make the remaining number blue. And just like that, you are finished with the all-in-one event planner for Microsoft Excel. Awesome, awesome job. You should be very proud of yourself for making it all the way through this build. And if you have any questions, just leave me a comment and like this video if you had a good time. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. And until next time, I'll see you again soon in the next Spreadsheet Life video.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me.